Good morning. We're in Homer, staying at the Juneberry Lodge, which is adorable and super comfortable, and looking right over the Kachemak Bay, which is of course stunning as always. It was raining when we showed up yesterday, but slowly we're getting to see little peaks of the park across the water, getting to see a little bit more. But there's also a big cloud coming in, so who knows how that will be. Anyways, the lodge, right now we're their only guests, and it is the coziest little pine-lined, there's like a whole pine-lined downstairs area, the little foyer, which they have the heater going, and it's super cozy, and I freaking love it. But then our room, we got to leave the window open last night with the rain falling, nice and chilly. So far, huge fan. They made breakfast for us on the porch. We had incredible crepes and coffee on the porch with fresh peaches from California that were, as our host told us, driven up from California, and they were delicious. So we've had a wonderful, stunning morning. I thought when we were in Seward that our morning in Trainwreck was like the perfect breakfast. Well, today certainly competed with that with our homemade crepes. And with this view, we are gonna explore Homer today, go to some art galleries, I think. Oh, already, animal count, here we go. We've seen 4 cranes, 6 bald eagles, 4 moose, like 4 funny dogs. That's it so far. More to come on that, no doubt. Hello. We're still in Homer. I'm not actually sure how I feel about this pedal board. I prefer to pretend to be an animal versus an indigenous person, but nevertheless, we just ate really delicious fish tacos. I feel like I have fish tacos in my teeth. They were really, really chompy from the bus, and that's all.
Well, we're in Kachemak State Park, just dropped off after a quick 30-minute little water taxi.
Where we saw 1 otter and 1 orca.
2 otters. Oh, we count the harbor.
See 2 otters. Yeah.
And 2 dogs. What's our dog count at?
6
6
funny dogs. We've probably seen some lame ones, but 6 that were funny.
So we're gonna go on a, I don't know, 8-hour,
several mile hike.
8-hour or something hike up some mountains and trees and glaciers and stuff. So it should be fun. COVID.
You're supposed to, oh, well, it's just telling you it's not, but you're still supposed to sign in. Okay.
Wait, COVID warning, use the sign in at your own risk.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but we're not going to sign in because there's not a pen. $7/21/23.
What's the date?
Brown bear. Yeah, I knew there had to be brown bear here. With 2 cubs. Right near the trailhead. Good to know. Oop, again. Black bear with 2 cubs. Charged hikers.
Oh. Charged hikers.
Bears were feeding in the Devil's Club. Hikers got between the mom and her cubs. Of course.
Well, then.
That's why they charge. Mushy.
Yeah, it's bear poop.
Okay, here's another one. That looks fresher.
Fresh bear poop. What's this? Hey, bear.
Hey, bear. Conveniently, the friend we met on the boat, who has an adorable pup named Blue, is ahead of us being the bear catcher right now. We told her the person in front is the bear catcher, so she's going to be the first morsel. And we'll call, but it's going to be her first.
This is also a good time to tell my childhood story.
I can't handle that story. You have to tell the story by yourself. You can't be a part of
I'm gonna
this.
fall back here and tell the story. Liz can't handle it. So, I was brought up to be deathly afraid of bears, as my dad was. And growing up in Michigan, I went to the Upper Peninsula once, and there was this frog pond. I guess I was like 7, maybe. And I wanted to go see the frog pond. And I was super excited. Apparently, my dad was told, it's bear country, gotta be careful. And he always had a big revolver he carried around with. And so he was super ready, super convinced there was gonna be a bear. So I remember having to put on earmuffs, and noise protection, right? And walk in, and it's like this frog pond is probably 100 feet off the parking lot. And I'm wearing my ear pro. I'm just terrified. Terrified. My dad's at the ready. And of course there's a deer carcass off to the side that's just been, looked like mutilated by a bear, at least in my memory. And I get to the frog pond, it's like this tiny little 15-foot pond. And he's standing there like, pistol ready. Go, see the frogs. Terrified. Huh, I see the frogs. Okay, I want to go. Liz can't handle that story. Well, we made it and didn't get eaten by bears.
Yeah.
Jump.
That was very easy.
We're at this beautiful glacier lake.
Oh, I didn't realize you were talking to the camera.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. We made it. No bears.
Yep.
Easy so far.
We're gonna try to hike that ridge line up there maybe after this, but look at that. Beautiful air conditioning we have. Iceberg Lake. They keep calving off or falling apart or whatever it is small little chunks of ice do. It's pretty neat.
We are still at the lake and realized 2 things. Well, 1 and 1A. One is that there are bears everywhere, because just in this short walk on the side of the lake, we passed 6 different piles of bear scat of varying degrees of freshness. And 1A is that we are morons, because we brought a pack of smoked salmon to enjoy as our snack. I don't know what. We were just thinking about how delicious smoked salmon is, and that would be the most delicious snack ever. We were not thinking about the fact that we were going to become literal bear bait in the middle of bearland while we chomped our delicious salmon. So we ate that here on the side of the lake where we had ample viewing and not in the middle of the trees where a bear could sneak up on us. But if we get eaten on the return, it's
our salmon pack,
because we just straight up chomped salmon and now have salmon trash.
Lots of bear
There's
poop.
another.
Bear poop. Bear poop. Soon to be bear poop. Bear poop.
There's one.
Bear poop. Bear spray at the ready. Smoked salmon in the bag. In another bag, in a Ziploc bag. Stuffed as deep in the bag as I could get it. Ready for a fight, I guess. I took the car keys out because of my backpack and put them in my pocket. I figured that was a good decision in case I have to drop the bag and let a bear eat it. I don't know. We're supposed to go this way now. Oh, just up there.
Up this ridge.
No bears.
Bear.
Haven't seen any bear poops or markings or tunnels through the bushes.
That is pure sarcasm, because we've seen bear scat every 10 feet probably. Literally tons of it, plus marks, tunnels. Yep, so let's take our salmon and hike up this hill.
There's the bear path. Do. Bear poops.
Hey, bear. Bud, get up here and look at the view. There's another scat.
But it's pretty.
Look at this.
Hey, bear. Hey, bear.
Hey, bear.
Hey, bear.
Hey, bear.
I don't want to see the frogs anymore.
Stop with the frogs. Okay, so we just came up the 0.2 mile trail to get to the trail. It's pretty dense, pretty foliagey. We're calling for bears aggressively. I'm sure there are like 500 bears that know where we are right now because we've been so loud.
Hopefully.
And we are now going to take the Alpine Ridge Trail. So 2 miles, hopefully up on the ridge. Hopefully we'll be out of some of this dense foliage and able to see where we're going and feel a little bit less like we're just going to come upon a bear. And of note, as we're here at this split in the trail, this sign got mauled, but more significantly is look at this bear fur stuck all over the sign.
Bear fur.
Also of note, Justin decided that, like pandas, brown bears tumble down the hill in balls. It's one of their tactics to surprise you. So you're walking along the trail and all of a sudden a bear tumbles out and I guess squishes you flat. And now that we've passed a whole bunch of bear tunnels coming down through unbelievable terrain and unbelievable foliage, every time I picture a bear, like this big fluffy soft ball that just tumbles down and then all of a sudden you're dead. So there's some real strong biology for you there. Zoology, definitely accurate.
Here we are in the jungle. We're basically sort of terrified.
Yeah, I really want to get to the top of this ridge, but I also just feel like we are asking for a bear encounter. And I probably would feel differently if you didn't have salmon wrapper in your bag, but because you do, I am not. It's certainly not your fault. That makes me feel like we are more attractive than we would be if it was just us.
Screw it. We'll go sit on the beach and read a book or something while we still have arms.
Yeah, I'm okay chilling on the beach.
And eyeballs.
I feel like we smell like food.
Frog pond abort.
You have to make it about the frog pond.
Come on. Now we just have to go down the death hill. 5 minutes after we turned around, it started pouring. So that was good. Otherwise, we would have been up on Bear Mountain, all wet and juicy for the bears. We made it on the boat.
Oh, yep.
Did you get eaten by bears?
No bears.
An early boat back.
But we made it. We are back in the car. We survived our trip. Justin threw away the salmon wrapper safely back in Homer. Very relieved. Did you see that person we just passed? Oh, that was a show and a half. Very relieved that we made it back safely. We made a best friend, a dog named Blue, a real good friend for the trip. And now I think we're gonna get some pizza.
Show the creepy clown ship.
Oh yeah, what is this ship?
Somebody lives in there. That whole row. It's just like a neighborhood of, I don't know. I'm sure it's some art sea thing.
A neighborhood of nightmare. That's what's there. I think probably the conclusion was the most expensive hike I've ever been on, and also really great and worth it. Also, the people that rode back on the bus with us saw 2 different bears. One group saw one bear. The woman that had Blue saw the other bear. And they saw black bears. I am okay with the fact that we didn't see any bears and we returned safely and we didn't surprise anybody and nobody tried to jump us. Our final animal count for today was 4 otters, 1 orca, gulls, ducks. We did not see the bears.
Many dogs.
And a lot of dogs. There were so many dogs on this hike, so that was really great. One best friend dog, and then a couple dogs, and dogs that I didn't have opinions about. Yes.
Here we are.
In the car,
Got our meats.
they're big treats.
Salmon burgers.
Delicious burgers.
And for our next adventure of the day, we're driving to
The end of the road.
the end of the road, which is something about the end of the most western highway.
The end of the highway system in the continental, or in North America.
In the northernmost part.
I don't know, she just said in North America.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Research to be done.
It's the end of Highway 1. And there's some Russian settlement there. It sounds like they exist nowhere else in the world.
The Old Believers.
The Old Believers. So we don't know how far you can go or see or do what. We're gonna check it out. Sounds fun. After we eat our meats.
We are at, I'm not going to say, we are at the end of the road. We made it. And the view is stunning. The end.
What?
I mean,
That's it, the end?
we made it to the end.
The end of the road?
The end.